They say it's all about numbers. Some niggas chasing likes. Some niggas chasing views, streams. For me, I chase dollars, and that's the difference.
Riding through the city like Eddie, I got my semi on me. Bitches better tie up their shoes if they ain't tripping with me. I don't give a fuck about views, nigga, they listen to me. Hate to call it feminine energy when they switching on me. Got my mind right, and they can't CP. Mind star mixing this shit just like a GC. Nigga, I remodel my kitchen off of my EP. Looking like a wizard with minds, but not from DC. Go and get your people, put some money on it. Wish I had $1 for every nigga that fronted on him. Beat drop, nigga, I'm dumping and going dummy on it. He don't stand a chance with me, hitter, I get the hunting for him. California into Hawaii, look at me stunting on him. Local Larry looking for leverage, nigga, that's nothing for him. My reach long, I'm Riddick Bowe. Money made with the counter off of the shoulder roll. It's P Jizzle, the top 10, the totem pole. Beanie Siegel, bully the booth, they all know it, dog. Don't ever think these other niggas fucking with me. Clean shot straight from the shooters, I leave them dusting for me.
Welcome. What's going on, everyone? Welcome. The Real. We're actually doing a show on Sunday, which is a little bit different than we usually do. We do it usually on Mondays. But actually, we got behind last week. Couldn't do The Shy and Raising Kanan. Both came on. Raising Kanan did its season premiere last week. So tonight, we're going to do Raising Kanan, season 5. Episode 1 and 2. The whole gang is here. Supporting gaming. I see your comment. You haven't got notifications from y'all in months, man. Wow. We've been here. We've been started with The Shy, the first week of The Shy, and we here doing Raising Kanan. What's going on, Wayne? What's going on, Keisha?
Hey y'all.
I can't. Wayne, you ain't talking. You mute today?
Nixon 5.
Oh shit.
Huh?
Nixon 5. That's all.
Oh yeah, definitely. You have no doubt about it. As someone who isn't a Knicks fan, I find it very interesting that a lot of people are not celebrating the Knicks like they should be. Knicks should be celebrated. Knicks should be celebrated. The Knicks should be celebrated.
Yes, and I hope everybody enjoyed the Juneteenth weekend. There was a lot of festivals going on. There was a lot of events, and I hope everybody got out there and enjoyed it. I know I did. And so now I'm ready to do this show with my friends. I'm a little relaxed, y'all. You know me, I usually have a shirt on or so. I'm white teed out. I don't know. I'm thinking it's the 90s or something, and I was never that guy, ever.
So I just wanted before we get started, right, Wayne and Keisha, I said to myself this week, I talked to both of y'all damn near every day, and it's funny, me and Keisha didn't talk yesterday. We haven't talked since Friday. And Wayne, we talked earlier. One of the things that I want to do before we start every show is I want to ask you, Dwayne, and I want to ask you, Keisha, Wow, we've been back, Deborah. We've been back. Yeah, we've been back. Thanks for appreciate that for Father's Day. Appreciate that. We've been back. I don't know why nobody hasn't been getting alerts. I don't know what's going on with that. But we have been back. We have been back 2 weeks ago. We did a show. Other than last Monday, we've been doing shows with The Shy. So I wanted to start something a little different before we get into the review show. And Keisha may laugh at me, but Dwayne, I probably know your answer. In the last 7 days, Dwayne, the last week, what was the best thing you think that happened to you?
Happened to me? Yesterday. I spent 10 hours in the park with my family. We had my oldest aunt with us, and so we honored her with some flowers. And she was like, well, what y'all getting me flowers for? And I told her, I'm giving you these flowers now so you can enjoy them, smell them, everything. She thought they were beautiful. So it did my heart good, and it got me set up to go and attack anything that may happen during the work week. So I thank you for asking that question. It was without a doubt yesterday, 10 hours in the park with my extended family.
and supporting gaming, and Deborah or anybody else in the chat. You guys, thank you for supporting us first and foremost. And
Absolutely.
the question also goes to you guys. What was the best thing that happened to you in the last week? Keisha?
So it was weird. I was fussing with my mother, and she said, "I call a person I could depend on."
It's
And
major.
you know that, but for her to vocalize it was something different.
I'll tell you something. When
Mm.
you come from a family, right? And this ain't no knock on any of my siblings, definitely. The older parents, as they get older, they tend to navigate to their youngest. It's one of the weirdest things in the world. They will navigate to their youngest as they get older. That's just what I've seen. I know different things happen in different families. But yeah, it just seems like it's the youngest. So shout out to the youngest. I'm the youngest of five. Oh, did I say Nixon five? I said it? I said
Very,
it.
very, very interesting, Dwayne. Most people don't know because they only know of three siblings that I have, but I'm the youngest of five as well, Dwayne.
Mhm.
And Keisha's the youngest in her family, which is interesting
Cause we the
that you
youngest
brought
in
that up.
charge. Remember
Yeah.
who was that? Chi Ali. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about Chi Ali.
But anyway, the best thing that I did this week is I slowed my life down. And what I mean I slowed my life down is that I don't hang out. For anybody in the chat, Dwayne and Keisha, I talk to every day. We actually, I have a work schedule, and Dwayne has a work schedule, and Keisha works from home basically when she choose to choose to work. Um, we 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 tend to be available for each other throughout the day, basically all day. I mean, every day. So they know I don't hang out. They don't hang out as well. And what I did is just I slowed down a little bit between working and doing a whole bunch of nothing. Sometimes you just feel like your life is just nonstop, going on the go, on the go. I slowed down. It gave me a different perspective. This is why I'm going to ask that question. Try to remember to ask that question during every show. Um, Definitely supporting game and family is not always blood. Definitely, definitely.
Absolutely.
Us three have a very unique connection that we basically created. Us three, we basically created our second family. We have a second family,
Absolutely.
a group of adults who we're all connected by family, but we all have a separate family within ourselves, and it's very interesting dynamic when you think about it. Um, y'all know that Keisha's the only female on the panel, but Keisha actually is sisters with Dwayne's cousin and my cousin. So it's a close knit. We all know what we all got going on, definitely. So we all try to show up for each other. But
And we're all
boom,
dope. We're all dope
boom,
too. Yeah.
Keisha,
Uh-huh.
I'm not even going to get into the show.
Oh,
You lost Lulu.
oh, yeah, give her the mic. Go ahead.
I mean, I it was heartbreaking. But I guess I understand for the story and who he was, you know, he was trying to mediate and protect his sister. Um, but I don't like how it's written. Like they also were toxic, but a very close family.
Yes.
Kanan has no feelings about you still want running around talk about famous, but you don't have no feelings about Lulu dying and you doing it, even though it was an accident. But you just stone faced. I don't know. I don't like the direction. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. Like I get why, it's the last season, they wrapping
Yeah.
stuff up.
And only
Um,
got what, 6 more episodes, right? Because they're only doing 8.
Dwayne,
yeah.
that message is for you specifically, bro.
I can't see it.
Deborah said the big highlight of her week was watching the first team I love win a championship and parade for the New York Knicks was my best day.
That's right.
Salute, definitely,
Salute.
definitely. Well, you know, Keisha, to that, right? Dwayne is out of us. Dwayne is always the one that kind of knows what's going to happen. What I mean by that is Dwayne will look into certain things, and when Dwayne said to me that we're only getting 8 episodes of Raising Kanan this season, I was like, damn. And then a couple content creators was basically saying that Lulu was the one that stepped in because we didn't see it. We just saw that he shot the gun, and basically it was towards Rock. I'm disappointed in how they did it. It seemed like it was fast. It seemed like you said, Keisha, no emotion. I mean, this was Lou. Now
Is
you
it
have
cheesy
everybody.
too, though? Because that's
Yeah,
how Tommy killed Angela.
Yeah.
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 All the fans are basically saying, well, this is why Kanan started wearing the Sherling. I don't know if that's the case, like comparing because Lou used to wear Sherling and Kanan started wearing the Sherling when he got older. One of the things that Dwayne always brings up, and as much as I be wanting to fight Dwayne and argue with him, every time he says it, it pisses me off that he's right. These studios don't have the money to pay these actors. And the way they killed Lulu off the series, you could see that they didn't even want Lou part of season 5. Like they just said that was probably edited from last year.
Yep.
They wanted no parts of having Malcolm Mays get a check for season 5. They just they didn't give us nothing there. No, they ain't even giving us no Kanan is sitting back thinking, giving old scenes where Malcolm Mays is in the scene.
He's
And I
not even
find it
reflective about it. It
That's
was
what I'm
just like,
saying. Like no flashbacks. Marv ain't got no flashbacks or scenes with his brother. Something dope like that, man. These studios, they cutting, man. Like we'll get more into it. I want to stay on mission,
yeah.
but I got some thoughts.
Yeah. A supporting gaming, man, you got to go check out Lou Young, comedian Lou Young, former basketball
Hilarious.
player. The way he does that Kanan voice is hilarious. You hold me walk. The way he does that voice, we're all tired of the voice.
I
Well,
hate
Nobody
because it's
can
not
duplicate 50 Cent's
necessary.
voice.
it's not
He
necessary.
hasn't been shot yet. He don't have
Yeah.
to have that cadence.
No, it's not necessary. And he didn't do that when he first came on the series.
Nah, I didn't expect Lou to die in a shootout like Scarface, but it was cheap.
Yeah, I thought it would
When
be a little. I thought he
like
deserved a better send off. I just think he deserved a better send off, not somebody turned and shooting him.
Keisha said, this was they had family dinners. And I understand that it's TV.
Right, right,
And
right,
this
right.
but we have to be mindful. This is the early 90s. Early 90s, I believe is when the family dinners kind of stopped. And the family dinners were so precious back then that this is where y'all talked. You talked about school, work,
Hmm.
blase this, what was going on. And for them to just kill Lulu off, and it's like no emotion. Even y'all seen it in this episode too, because we're gonna do 1 and 2, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Marvin is wondering, like, Rock, this shit ain't affecting you right. Rock is just acting like, oh, hum hum. When their mother died, she wasn't ho hum hum. She's ho hum and ready to move on and do business as usual.
You
And you
know
could
what
clearly
though?
see. Go
I
ahead.
understand Rock's reaction better than Kanan's because she's just trying to play the board right now. She
Hmm.
is probably breaking down, but she can't afford to break down in front of nobody because what
Right.
she go
That's the key.
right.
What
So
what you
I
just
can
said.
understand her based on her character more than I
Because
understand Kanan.
when she was cleaning the wall, she had her moment. When she was cleaning the blood off the wall, it was just her cleaning the blood off the wall. She had her moment to mourn Lou because let's be honest, she loved that boy, man. She loved Lulu, her younger brother. She just was like she had higher expectations of him than she had of Marvin. She just know Marvin a straight killer. You know what I mean? He just straight. She wanted more for Lou. She was disappointed when he got into the alcohol. She sent him off to rehab. Like, yeah, this is affecting her. She just can't show it outwardly to the public. You know what I mean? She got to do her morning in her alone time.
Yeah.
Don't trip. I said it. How's everything? How's everything going? It's been a minute. Like I said, we've been here. We've been doing the shows on Mondays, but last Monday we didn't do a show for the Shy and Raising Canaan. We had been here prior
It just seems
Mondays.
like what this is telling me, Q, is the people want power.
Yeah,
They want
yeah, yeah,
power. This is what it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
And I'm good with it.
She said Rock had a chance to break down when she beat that wall up before anyone, like Dwayne said.
Right.
Anyone else knew Kanan had a slight look of regret right after, but once he saw Mama was going to cover, he was like, "Oh well, yeah." Appreciate that. Happy to see
How
us
y'all
back.
like
Well,
this
happy
Breeze
to meet you
character?
guys.
Because I don't like his. Why they dressing him like this?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
Breeze.
like
Oh,
what they're doing with him. Like, I got excited at the end of last year, so I gotta wait. You know, I mean, he got some more episodes, but also I gotta slow my brain down a little bit. And what I mean by that is just knowing that Breeze and Kanan is gonna be a legacy. So I'm just trying to slow my brain down and see how they're gonna evolve Breeze going into the next series.
hmm
Because they're setting that up. They're setting that up with this last season of Kanan.
I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all think that Kanan would be so naive that he would really think Pop and Snap trust him like that? Like he's the oddball, and he's not even realizing like this your nephew. Y'all
Hmm.
got Stefano. What do
Hmm.
y'all need me for? And every time Pop introduce him, Snap introduce him, because I gotta remember that Snap is the dude with Wendell Pierce, right? Every time he introduced him, he always be like the Wonder Kid, the Boy Wonder, this, that, and third.
Hmm.
Like Kanan, they got Kanan, and I understand what you're saying, supporting gaming, that he becomes the psychopath that even he was willing to kill his son. But they got him like stuck on stupid now, like he's super slow. And it's like, hold up,
You
like
you
you can't see what's going on. You don't.
you've always been my enemy.
I think that he's always been super slow. I just think that his family have covered for him.
Yes. Yes.
You
He wanted to
know,
be in the game too soon. Like his mother was trying to shield him from the game. Like when you think about when Kanan came on the scene with the OG power, never would I would have thought this would have been his backstory. This dude wasn't living in the projects. He had a
Dwayne, but look,
beautiful home.
but don't trip. I said it. Just said something in the comments. And you guys, I always tell y'all this, right? Y'all comments force us to have a better show.
Yes. So please
This is
keep
what she
coming.
said. She
Ooh,
said,
hold it.
"This is
Pause.
clearly how Kanan learned to play Tariq like he did. He believed him over his mama about the girl and fame. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So this is where he learned to, as most people say, he's playing chess, not checkers, right?
Right.
oh, I
Right.
hate that saying.
So supporting
Can I
game
can,
say it's only a matter of time before Kanan find out Snap and Pop offer Crystal and Famous, and Bree's not going to care if Kanan off aunt and uncle. That's interesting. I thought the first episode, right? And Dwayne, I know you want to talk about what you felt about the first episode as well. I thought the first episode overdid it with Breeze. I felt like they were trying to show us going to the fight club and all that.
the
Like
fight club?
our introduction to Breeze was he was smart, smooth, but that's Ghost and Tommy's perspective. So at first I'm like, okay, the first episode they're doing too much with Breeze, and then the second episode I'm like, okay, now we seeing how Breeze does have a little tact and does have a little smoothness to him.
Yeah, man. Like they just the way they presented him early going. What the comments say? I want to feed
That
Keisha,
off it.
don't trip. I
uh,
said me too, girl, especially since I don't know how to play chess.
oh yeah, I hate that
Talk
saying.
about the chess over checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But what
yeah.
y'all think about when Kanan is so stupid? He really thought his mother killed Famous.
He really did. And then he said with
And
these
then did
cops.
y'all see his face when the cops was
Yes,
like,
Yeah.
yes.
Kanan, listen. y'all know it's TV, man. Kanan a little too talkative to the police for my liking. Like, I was like, why is
Yeah.
he talking to them? Like, dude, they ran down in your spot.
Mhm.
You just trying to get information from them, but you talking to them. They was like, we don't know nothing about a famous like Sean Fickle War. Like,
Mhm.
what are you doing? Just I didn't understand it, but
It's
Sporting
crazy
Gaming
when
said
you
blue.
think about it, because you brought it up. It's crazy what Pops, what she did to Crystal, man. Like she had Crystal all messed up, man. And then just took her out.
Yeah.
Lord.
You know, it's the funniest thing, right? And I hate to say it, and Dwayne, we talk about this a lot because he's in a lot of shows that we like. Wendell Pierce is nailing the role so much. You want to know their backstory. You want to know
Yeah,
like what give us a
I
backstory of this.
would
But I'm gonna
rather
say
a show about them.
yeah, well, and of course their chemistry is off the charts because they're in a relationship in real life.
yeah.
So, that's why their chemistry is off the charts. And I like Pops. I like her, man. She an older woman trying to school all these young men on the game, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know we doing 1 and 2, but we gave
Yes. You want to see them robbing banks, right? Yeah.
yeah, we gave Keisha her moment, right, with Lulu, man. So just give me a moment for a second, man. Like, don't like how they wrote my boy Unique off the scene, man. I mean, I'm glad
Oh,
they ain't kill him, but I
listen,
mean,
I was
they
just
Dwayne,
con
about to bring that up, Dwayne. You read in my mind.
yeah, come on, man.
Dwayne,
Y'all gotta let my boy go out a little bit better than that,
Dwayne,
man.
Dwayne. I sat about all jokes aside, right? When we were talking earlier on the phone, right? I thought about the unique thing, and I said, "Yo, they had him like a sucker." But
Yeah,
now
man,
when
that
you
ain't
think
my
about it,
boy, yo.
the unique angle was the smartest way to go because unique knew that they were playing him.
Yeah.
Unique through the whole episode too, right? Unique is like, yo, like if y'all looping me in, why y'all looping me in? The only reason that I could kind of see why the unique thing could be real. Unique was scared because Phil Russo got his ass shot up.
Get shot
And
out.
Unique knew that he crossed Stefano, so he was like, I could deal with these people, but I can't deal with the Italians.
Can I?
So I
So
like the scene.
this is
Go ahead,
my
Keisha.
thing about Unique though.
I think he
They
coming
had him
back.
come back from the dead, and he was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have made this decision. The original
I don't think
Unique,
so.
yes, before his brother did what he did,
But
he
even
wouldn't.
with that, Keisha, you're exactly right. But even this unique ain't got the head trauma for some reason.
No, he
I
got it. It's just bad makeup.
Yeah, because I
You
said
see
to
the
Dwayne,
little
I said
thing. He got it.
I ain't even see the scar.
Nah, it's
Like
dead.
what
It's
like
just
what's
bad.
That's
going
the
on?
money.
Yeah,
It's that.
supporting
Yeah,
gaming. His CTE disappeared magically, right?
yeah, it's the bad. Yeah, like, cause wasn't he like he would trigger?
Yeah.
He get triggered. He
He
start killing Joker.
get angry real fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and I'm mad at the dude from Jersey, the big fella, man. You can't let Marvin get up that close on you, man. Like, and
But
you
you
know what I'm saying? I know we jumping around, y'all. I'm
you know,
sorry, but
you got a lot of people that feel like unique should show. Somebody said today, I saw it, y'all. Y'all know we don't really like conspiracies on the show. Somebody said Unique gonna show up in OG Legacy. I said, God damn, these people just be too fast. Like he gonna show up
man.
in Legacy and taunt Tariq and Tommy.
Now Unique was the one because y'all know, man. Like Quentin and Keisha, they know this. Yeah, I was hooked on this series from the first episode, man. Just the music and Unique's been my dude from day one, man. I don't like what they did with Unique, man. I mean, I get it. I get why he made the decision he made. I'm glad they didn't kill him, but I just was like, he had already told this girl, "No, I'm New York. This is me. I'm not going nowhere." But I think, like you said, Q, he saw he had no way to win in New York.
Not right now.
Man, he had no
Interesting.
way to
So
win.
supporting gaming said he saw a comment where Unique was Ghost's dad or Uncle Gabe. I mean, this is where people at with the when you think about it, this is where people at with the conspiracies because the power universe if you don't see a body, you know what they say, they're liable to come back whenever these writers come back. I will say they did a good job with these first two episodes. I must honestly admit,
Yeah, it
Dwayne,
hasn't been
I
terrible.
wasn't excited these first two episodes. These first two episodes after second watch, they were really good. There wasn't a bunch of BS going on.
Well,
What
Nah,
y'all
I
think about
believe Robert Townsend directed one of them.
nah, he been directing The Shy. I don't
he been
think he
directing The
did.
Shy? It's what you call that messes with this. Mario Van Peebles will do some
Yes,
things with Power Universe and
yes.
Sasha Banks.
I think he
Yeah,
directed
Robert
the first
Townsend's The Shy,
episode.
Keisha.
Mario Van
He's
People been doing the
don't
Kanan
trip.
in the
I said it.
palace.
We gotta allow the conspiracy theorists to make the connections, y'all. I didn't like it at first, but I let people just do it now. It brings the fun. And honestly, we're smart fans. We're smart people that watch the show. What happens is these writers of these shows will think that we're dumb and we don't catch on to a lot of the dumb stuff that they do. My issue. So now she's going to the call girl to
Yeah,
be the drug dealer. How
yeah.
you think that angle's gonna play out?
We've seen it all before. We've
That's a
seen
Heidi
this.
Fleiss.
Hmm.
We've seen it all before. Like
Well,
we've
wait.
seen it in real life and shows.
How'd y'all feel about Marvin doing the Griselda Blanco at the funeral?
I ain't like Marvin at the funeral. Like I ain't like. I mean, I get his emotions, but you just letting the cops know right off the bat, yo, I'm gonna kill everybody. Like, if there's a murder, it's me because I'm avenging my brother. I'm killing everybody. Cussing
My
up in the
my issue
Lord's
with
house.
my
I ain't like him cussing in the Lord's house, man. Keep it together.
And I don't really
my
think
issue
he
with the
been
Marvin
eating
thing
too
is
much these last two episodes.
I don't see him eating peanuts or chips or nothing. Like where's snacking
he,
Marv
he he
at?
did have a lollipop. He did have a lollipop.
Yeah, the
He
lollipop, but he
he
usually
gonna have
got
it.
some.
He gonna, as they say, he gonna have a sandwich on next episode. But honestly, Keisha, I thought that they should have never let Marvin speak. You know how he gonna act. But I did want to bring something up. I did want to bring something up because we talked about it, Keisha. I think
Which
we talked about it
episode?
too, Wayne. Episode 1.
Okay.
The girl playing Juke is destroying the role. She is killing this role.
She just
She is a
good,
great
man.
actress.
Yes.
She's a great young actress.
Helly Kilgore is she's just amazing, man.
That scene with her and Marvin in the car when Marvin came out the morgue was awesome.
Yeah, scene two when she told old girl we basically through. Like it
Yeah.
was raw, it was real. How she you just saw that no feeling in her. So now you know this is where Juke really started becoming Juke. You know what I
See,
mean?
that's the thing. You can see the Juke transition. You could really see the Juke because even the older Juke in regular in the other power, she didn't smile. She was cold. She was
Oh,
always cold. Always cold. Here you seen the transition where she used to smile, used to be now she don't do that no more. She ain't doing that. She ain't doing that. I think it's funny that she's trying to get the drop on the detective going to his house.
yeah, but she need to start dropping on a mic, and maybe that'll change everything for her.
Oh my God.
Keisha,
Huh?
what's your theory about Juke?
I mean, I think that she's playing her role, and I think that her emotions are very accurate. I think her and Marvin are really doing a good job. I'm gonna
Yeah.
really be honest. And I wanted just to circle back. In circumstances like this, they can't do nothing with Marvin because he the oldest.
Hmm.
He showed that before.
Yeah.
So it would have been of no use to tell him not that he can't speak at that funeral.
No, and to piggyback off Keisha, man, London Brown showing his chops, man. He's a good actor. Me and Q have been a fan of his since Ballers. But London Brown doing his thing, man. He carrying it. He
Yeah,
carrying it the first
and I
two
think
episodes.
because sometimes the writing be weak,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but they doing very well with what they're given. And
Yep.
when you think about Juke, Famous was also her best friend. You
Yes.
know, her mother, she done lost her mother. She lost the white girl she was dating.
Now
You
she
know,
gonna lose this girl because she can't really date her.
she just lost Lulu. Lulu
Hmm.
is a uncle, but he more like a big brother.
Absolutely.
So it's, these are 17, 16, 17, 18 year olds. They just lost their grandmother. It's
Yes, a
been
lot of
a
loss.
lot of trauma.
And she was cool with D Wiz too.
Yeah.
I mean, they too. We never talked about it. Remember, we used to think D Wiz brother was Breeze.
Yeah.
We used to say that. That was one of our conspiracy theorists.
Everybody want to know who Breeze
Supporting
was.
gaming. We thought D Wiz was Breeze's brother.
Now
Don't
we
trip, I
see.
said it. That was our conspiracy theorist too. We thought D Wiz was his brother because we knew D
Yeah.
Wiz had a brother that was in jail. But see, that's a whole nother angle that they could go down and we don't know about.
I mean, I just think it's a lot of angles that they could go down, but they have backed themselves in a corner for whatever reason
Let
that
me ask y'all. Let
everything
me,
is a rush.
yeah, let me ask y'all a question. I could be overthinking stuff, but a seasoned cop ain't gonna know that a young girl like trailing him.
They should.
Like, and I know
I don't
Juke
know what that
eventually
I don't even
became a cop, but she getting the drop on a cop, and you see her, even though she hard, Juke is really hard. She still has that soft spot because once she saw his kids and stuff like that, she backed off.
That 2 days of military experience taught her already.
Mhm. Well, that's a good point, Keish. They taught her how to be stealth.
Yeah. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and I think that that's what we really liked about the show was the family component.
no
Absolutely.
Breeze. You got to remember Breeze died. Breeze is gonna be uh in Origins. Breeze and
Yeah,
Origins.
or
Breeze and Kanan will be in Origins quicker than Tommy and Ghost. They're going to be the root of Origins. We're going to get introduced to Tommy and Ghost, and we're going to see how that transpired. Then Kanan's going to go to jail, and then Ghost is eventually going to kill Breeze. We're going to
Mhm.
see Breeze for a while. This whole rushing Breeze into raising Kanan is important because they are going to
Shut up.
offshoot to Origins.
Yep.
Yeah, I think when she finds out that Kanan killed Juke, I don't think that Juke would be upset if she would have known it was an accident. I really don't think Marvin would have been upset if it was an accident. The cover up, as me and Dwayne always hear, our favorite guys say this on the radio. The cover up is always worse than the
Wait a
crime.
minute. You said Kanan killed Juke, or we
I
talking
mean,
about
Kanan killed Lulu.
Lou? Oh,
I
okay, Lou.
I don't
Yeah.
think she would have been
But you
upset
know
if
what,
she would have
Quentin? I
known.
think they would be mad because Kanan's been fucking up. A
Yeah,
lot of
Marvin gonna
the
be
a
mad.
lot of the things that they're going through, it's because Kanan fucked something up. Like you're mad that your mother had to kill your friend, but you are not looking at where you were accountable and why she had to make that decision.
Absolutely. And this confrontation is coming. I know y'all don't like to look at the scenes in the next episode, but there is a scene from the next episode where there's confrontation coming between uncle and nephew.
Yeah, I know they've been showing that. They actually showed that in the season previews where they was tussling.
They've been showing a
Where
clip,
they was tussling.
yeah. Because and then Kanan, who you be talking to
Yeah, exactly. Like he be getting beside himself.
all the time? His mother
Mark,
ain't slap him enough.
Nah, he need a whooping. He need belt the ass.
Yeah.
yeah, one of don't trip. I said it with the funny thing, right? We've been having that issue. Now, let me explain to y'all because we don't mind. We one thing that we did when we decided to start doing review shows, our review shows started. The genesis of doing a review show started because of the Shy season one of the Shy. All three of us would be on the phone, and we all liked it. So we just said, "Fuck it, just do a review show." So that was the genesis. So on Friday, we're having issues with Dwayne not being able to see the Shy till tonight. So the issue, what you said about seeing scenes, right? Dwayne has basically seen the Shy already without seeing the Shy, because
Mhm.
everybody leaks scenes, and all the content creators, they have a rush to want to do content on the show. They do review shows without giving anybody a chance to really watch it. They feel like, oh, if it drops on Friday, I'll drop a review show within 3 hours. I mean, we remember how
It's,
the original Power used to be. People used to couldn't get on the internet because people would be
Uh-uh.
talking about it. But we tried not to, and but we couldn't help it this week. I mean, the scenes were out by Friday night. Me and Dwayne had a conversation about the Shy, like he's seen it, and he still has not seen the
Still
whole
haven't seen
episode.
it. I haven't seen it, but I've seen enough leaked scenes to get the gist of what it is. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm it's hmm. If anybody in the chat, and if you, Q or Keisha, can help me, it's like, all right, she can't do her business where she at now, but she can go to Manhattan. And what kills me about that in these barrels is you telling me one barrel don't know who the other person is. Like, I mean, the dude did say he said something to Rock about. Stefano did say something about Rock to him, but it's like it ain't like you packing up and going to DC. Like you still in the city. So Stefano and them people should be able to get to you. You're only in Manhattan. Like I don't get that part. So somebody else could maybe help you with that.
Now, supporting gaming, you're not wrong. And Dwayne, you're not wrong. One of the things that messed me up was they had this pallet full of drugs. And with all due respect to whoever Stefano is, man, this Southside Jamaica, Queens, man. This is where I'm from. Who are you to be telling me that I can't hustle in Queens?
Mm.
I just think that's not real. I mean, I understand who people's view of made guys are, but at the end of the day, like and you
yeah, but
see it with
everyone has a
episode one
lane.
and two. Stefano don't want to mess with no moolies.
Mm-mm.
I'm using the word that they use, y'all. This is how
Right.
they feel. If they mess with black people, they mess with black people. If they don't, they're moolies. They ain't messing with no moolies. And he don't, like he say, my liver is like no, my pancreas is like a pinata.
Mm.
Like that's what you chose to do, Stefano. I laughed, Dwayne, and on a side note, I laughed because Tony Danza is playing Stefano. It's very hard for me to
Well,
look at
it
Tony
was hard
Danza
for
as
me
a
to
made guy.
see my man Joe playing the maid guy in Manhattan. I'm used to him for Bad Boys, like being the
Yeah,
cat for Bad Boys. Now he the maid man in Manhattan.
yeah,
Well,
but
I've always hated the Jersey characters.
Me too.
yeah,
Always. They
I
didn't do a good job of representation.
nah, and they tried to put a Biggie lookalike in the series.
yeah. You right. Don't trip. I said it. So she did go to the guy, and the guy, I guess, is in charge of Manhattan territory,
Yeah,
which would be interesting. I think it's just funny how Rock and I'm gonna keep saying it. It's business as usual. Like he said to Marvin, "What you trying to be, truck truck Turner or whoever you think you is?" Like, like damn, Rock. He just lost the baby brother. Like he feel like yo Neek running around here. He killed him. Like you ain't did nothing. And I can see how it's gonna play out because it's gonna look like Rock sent Unique away
Mhm.
because they was dealing with each other, even though that had nothing to do with it. Marvin's perception when he find out is like, yo, this nigga, you was messing with this dude the whole time, like because she kept the relationship quiet. So it's gonna look like a big conspiracy that Rock really like covered it up.
Right.
But you know, not to keep any delays, I'm gonna jump out there. So y'all know since y'all been supporting the channel, and we appreciate that as always. One thing we do is that we rate the episodes. One being the lowest, 10 being the highest. I'm gonna say both episodes so far is our eights. Both
Mhm.
episodes. I'm gonna give it a double eight. I think we needed Raising Kanan coming back. Um, for TV purposes, I hate to say it, it's a bunch of bad TV right now, and we
Mhm.
needed closure. Origins is wrapped up. The first season of Origins is wrapped up already, so I'm gonna give it both episodes of 8. I think they came back with a bang. They came back so good that I'm gonna just tell y'all, Dwayne don't even care about the shy no more because the BS that he has to go through just to catch the episode um, of the shy. So I'm gonna give both of these episodes 8. I think that the storyline with 6 more episodes to go because it's only 8 this season, they're gonna really give us a lot of action in these episodes. Now Phil Russo's dead, Stefano, and the panel, the dream team that they got going on, is going to be very interesting. And I think that now all we're going to see, like Dwayne always said, we're going to see the closure of the Thomas family.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. That's all this is about here.
I'm interested in to set up the next, you know, 6 episodes. When does Juke leave and go to Baltimore, become a cop? So I'm interested in that. But I'm giving them both solid 7. I enjoy both. Um, yeah, so I feel good about giving a 7 to both episodes. Shout out to my man Joey Badass. Did a very good job as a character, unique, and hopefully he comes back when they do, you know, OG Power and they come back and they do Origin. I would love to see him come back at some capacity.
One thing I'm gonna say before you go, Keisha, Dwayne, you brought it up. Remember, Tommy and Ghost knew who Jukebox was, so Juke might be in Origins.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know that
sure.
we haven't seen anything, but she might be in Origins. I would love to see it. I think she's perfect character. She's doing it well. She's
Yeah,
doing
Well,
it
you
well.
know,
you
She's
got
she
you,
on 911 or
yeah,
something.
you took it out of my the words out of my mouth. She on 911 Nashville. So we'll see how that goes going forward because I would imagine that ABC money a little bit better than Stars money. Just a little bit.
Keisha.
I'm gonna give them both a 7. Now, and I hope I don't get disappointed.
Yeah, I'm with you, Keisha. Like they piqued my interest these last 2, and I may jump off the table about the other series when I get to watch it in its entirety tonight. And bad job by all the folks with the on demand. It's like ridiculous that you can't get these episodes on demand, and I refuse to pay for a streaming app when I have Showtime on my cable. So I ain't doing that. You will not double dip me. No.
Don't trip. I said it. I want your ratings. Don't trip. I said it. And Deborah, I want your ratings. Supporting game and gave it an 8 both episodes. Keisha, you gave it a 7. You said don't want to be disappointed.
Uh-huh.
You know one thing about these series, these shows, they will disappoint you. They'll come back with a banger, have those bangers, and what they'll have these episodes that we always call throwaway episodes in the middle. And even now, with having 6 episodes left in the year, what more do we have to find out? We have to find out that Rock had nothing to do with Famous dying. So basically, snaps and pops, we don't know if they're going to be. See, Origins kind of got us crazy because we know that some people going to survive to get to Origins, but they don't need everybody there. They don't need a bunch of people. Basically, we know Marvin is not going to be there. We know that
Mhm.
Rock most likely is not going to be around there, but you never know. We just don't know. So I don't want to get disappointed and be bored because it happens. And then you're not enthused to watch it. And then, like when we do what we do, when you watch it 2 and 3 times, you start picking away at it and be like, "Oh, this was terrible." But I will say that I saw both episodes of Raising Kanan twice, and the second watch made me appreciate it more than the first time.
Yeah, I feel you on it.
I did not watch them twice
8.5, Deborah
because
came out swinging. Go ahead, Keisha.
I find so much fault on the second watch
I
that
feel you on
I'm
that.
trying to give these shows a legitimate chance.
Trying to
Um,
give them some grace.
yeah. So no, I did not watch it again. Now, after we do the review show, I might watch it again.
Well, full disclosure, folks. I've been on a gun, man. I've been running and gunning, and so when I tried to watch Kanan the first time, I fell asleep on it. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting seasoned. I'm gonna be a year older in a couple of weeks. So, but I did watch it today after church. And you may think like I was in the Lord's house and got a good word, and now I'm watching murder, death, kill. We're all human. We all get our entertainment in different fashions. And I don't feel bad about watching some murder, death, kill after I praise the Lord. You understand? It's entertainment. There's nothing on TV right now. I found out that they ain't bringing my Lincoln lawyer back. Like, I still ain't watched The Night Agent. So, there's another series on Netflix that's 22 episodes. I don't know if I have
Polyamorous,
that in me.
polyamorous.
22 episodes. Like, I
It's
don't know.
I
22
finished
episodes.
It's
poly.
22 episodes,
I
Keisha.
finished. I will tell y'all. I finished polyamorous last night.
Whoa, you watched
20.
all 22 episodes?
Let me tell you. I binged last night.
Oh,
I
my
binge watched
God.
it yesterday, Dwayne. After we got off the phone and you was actually out, I binge watched it. Then when Keisha texted me where she was at, I was just wrapping it up. I'm gonna say that each episode, Dwayne, I was scared when Dwayne said 22 episodes because I didn't realize it. I said I'm never gonna get through it, so I was forced to watch Polyamorous, right?
Mhm.
So I watched it. I'm gonna say is we may do a review show on it. It would be interesting if we did do a review show on it and you guys watched it. Um, One thing about watching the African shows, you learn about little things with African culture. You learn about how they talk, how they use the lingo. Polyamorous has a bunch of twists. It probably will have a season two, but it ended with a major twist at the end. Really good for those that like a lot of action, physical, sexual action on shows. It's a lot of that in there. So if that's what you're into, it's a lot of that going on.
Each
Very
episode only
interesting.
like 30 minutes, right? They're
Yeah,
not
each
hours,
episode is
so
30 minutes. Yeah, we
okay.
saw Nemesis. We saw Nemesis. I saw Nemesis.
Yeah, we saw Nemesis.
We
We
saw
should have.
Nemesis.
Yeah, we saw it.
It's tough to review Michael because it's somebody's real life, but that was a good movie too, man. Not to get off chart.
Well, the thing with Michael, I actually did do a review on Michael about 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Michael on another channel. Michael was awesome. I asked Keisha and Dwayne to both watch it, and Keisha just ain't had the time to watch it. Dwayne finally watched it. Michael was awesome.
It was. I
Michael
see
made
why they're
Michael
gonna
made
do
me
it
shed
too.
a tear. His music has topped the charts. Michael just broke the record this week for biopics, beating Bohemian Rhapsody, whatever I didn't
Uh,
pronounce it. Michael is now
Bohemian Rhapsody, yeah.
done grossed over $800 million, and it's going to
Crazy.
continue. Michael is
Tell you
going to
something.
be worldly gross, going to be over $1 billion when it's all said and
And
done.
his
So
downloads of his music has increased as well. Cause I know a little 4 year old that is now the biggest Michael Jackson fan in the world because she's on YouTube. She's playing all his videos. So, this movie is it's very reminiscent of when BET did the New Edition miniseries. My nieces and nephews ain't know nothing about no New Edition. I mean, I was a toddler, not a toddler, but I was what 8, 9 years old when New Edition came out, maybe even younger. So when they did that BET thing and to see my nieces and nephews all just get into it, like that's why we need good TV, man, because people are thirsty for good things, good content. And we just live in this hater world right now. We need some things that we could really watch and sit down and laugh and talk about it. That's why I enjoy when three of us do this, man. Like it's fun.
don't trip. I said it gave
Um,
it an 8. What are you guys rating Nemesis? Supporting gamers say, what are we rating Nemesis? I'm gonna give Nemesis a 7. Nemesis was a good 7. It was good. It was
Yeah, you
good.
want to know what I give Nemesis? The finger. It's terrible. Give it the finger. Couldn't stand that. And then I got tired of everybody saying which one is Ghost. Neither one of
See,
Neither
see
one of them.
the thing with Nemesis, and
them.
I think I got done with it first, or Dwayne. I can't remember. It doesn't matter, right? But I was trying to make a point. The problem I have with a show like Nemesis is we, the audience, we gotta get out of stop comparing shows. The only thing that Nemesis had with power was Courtney.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, they had a couple actors, but still, we got to get out of that because I think that most Power fans, definitely people that respect Courtney's work, they took the mindset to Nemesis and it destroyed whatever your view was for Nemesis.
Facts.
It had nothing to do with that.
Nothing
I do,
whatsoever.
yeah, I do think that Nemesis. I got a feeling that season two, which they already talking about doing, will probably be better than one. I think one was like a test run for Courtney because for me, dealing with Star Studios is a little bit different than dealing with Netflix studios. Some of the production
Yeah, now she ain't
seemed a
even
little
gonna be
off.
dealing with them.
I think that the scene in the street, it bothered me because it seemed like they were trying to use Heat, the scene from Heat in there with the gun battle.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that Nemesis will, got a seven. But don't compare these shows to
I
Power. Don't
5.5.
Two, a two. I'll
And you
increase it
know,
from
like
precision.
it just was a lot of unbelievable
Thank you.
things in Nemesis that even on first watch, I'm like, and I convinced you guys to watch it,
You did.
but it was nothing on
I
TV.
wasn't gonna watch it.
But I mean, it had its moments. I think it. I think it has opportunity to be better.
Yeah, I wanted the little man, like the teenager or whatever. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wanted him to get bumped off. I wanted him to die.
Oh, the kid.
Yeah, he annoyed the hell out of me. Like your father trying to teach you what's going on with your grandfather, and the grandfather was a straight killer.
the more and more I think about Nemesis, I'm gonna just leave it at a seven because I don't want to rehash my brain because you start thinking about it. Even the way the father was, with trying to be around all these young boys and
Yeah,
some of
man.
the stuff, and this guy's got a whole artillery behind a wall and not being able to leave because he done the girl, and we're gonna leave it at that. But listen, man, appreciate you guys in the chat for joining us tonight. We don't know about tomorrow. We're gonna do the Shy review episodes 4 and 5 either tomorrow or Tuesday. Don't know exactly what time, but we're gonna try to do both of them. One of them, we're gonna do both shows Monday or Tuesday. But appreciate you guys for joining us. Raising Canaan is back. Let's knock these next couple weeks out, and we'll see. You guys have a great week, and be ready for my question. It may pop up. I may ask you, what good food you ate for the week. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I just want everybody to understand. Like Dwayne said, at the end of the day, everything, everything. You're not negative, but everything around you is negative,
Yeah, the whole
which is
world
the
want a
crazy thing. And
throne.
just like everybody, like even when we critique shows, some people always ask that watch it, be like, "Why y'all so negative?" We're not being negative. We're just critiquing the show. If we were being negative, we'd be blasting the show. And everybody always got something to say, but it's more people need to start doing instead of uh, saying. But anyway, with that, any final words, Keisha
Good to be
first?
back, man. It's good to be back.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode.
Keisha, okay,
I said I'm looking
all right.
forward to the next
Dwayne's
episode.
final word, and I'm gonna speak for him. Nixon 5. Any final words, Mr. Dwayne?
It's good to be back, man. I
With
want
that,
everybody to have a great week ahead. Be safe. It's supposed to be a monsoon in the Jersey area tomorrow. But you know, so everybody be safe, and we gonna see you soon. Thank you for the interaction too. It's dope.
Good
With that,
night.
you guys take care and have a great week.
It's the West. I go by the name of P. Grant. And I'll be your host for the evening. They say it's all about numbers. Some niggas chasing likes. Some niggas chasing views, streams. For me, I chase dollars, and that's the difference.
Riding through the city like Eddie, I got my semi on me. Bitches better time.